We had a rough night last night, didn't we? And it was not because of you. Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today. I've got Nova on the floor here on her little mat, and you're playing with this toy here. She loves this thing. We had a rough night, so if I look a little sleepy today, there is good reason, and it is not because of Nova. You didn't sleep that great, but it was not your fault, okay? One of our dogs got a little sick in the middle of the night, and, well, we woke up to a surprise, and a lot of carpet cleaning was necessary around 3 a.m. And it was really, really gross in our bedroom. So I took Nova out. We actually slept down here. I slept in this chair here, and I had her in the pack and play, which I think that kind of just messed with you. I think you're like, where am I? Because I have a little bedside bassinet for her. I wish I could have brought that downstairs. It's just so big. It is so big. Yeah, so neither of us had a great second half of the night. We tried our best, and then this morning I thought, I will nap with her. She's got a crib in her room, and there's a bed in there as well, so I put her in her crib, and I tried to take a nap with her. Could not for the life of me. So, we are pretty tired today. I am. You're okay. You look pretty awake, but I do not feel 100%. We're struggling today, but I still want to make it a fun day. Zach is officially off of paternity leave, which is really sad. He works from home a lot though, so he's upstairs in his office doing some work. But I know, Daddy's off paternity leave. We need to have some fun adventures, just the two of us. So I thought we could do something today. We could get out of the house together. What do you think? You want to try that? So this is something that makes me a little nervous. I'll probably talk to you guys more about it once I get her down for a nap and get my stuff together. But sometimes leaving the house and going places by ourselves it's a little scary sometimes, right? It makes me a little anxious. But I want to make sure that we have fun and we are capable and independent, right? So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, right? We're in our wake window. We're playing for a little bit, and you'll probably go down for a nap a little after noon, and then Mommy will eat, and I'll get our stuff together. I've got to put some milk in the freezer. I've got a lot of milk I got to put in the freezer. Yeah. And when she wakes up again, I'll feed her, and then we'll head to the park. So I thought that'd be fun. We'll do a little park day. Little independent park day. Alright, I'll catch up with you after we're done playing. Right? Right. Okay, I just got Nova down for a nap. As the day goes on, her naps tend to get shorter and shorter, so we'll see how this goes. This is her third nap of the day. I gotta get stuff done while I have the opportunity, right? But I think going to the park is a really good idea, because anytime we take her outside, she just seems happier, even if it's later in the day. We did that yesterday. We walked around the property, and she was totally cool, and she was kind of settled for a while when we came back in, so that was great. But in order to go to the park, I've got to prep a few things, and one of those is getting my Element together. They are the kind sponsor of today's video. You guys know that I love Element. It's my favorite zero sugar electrolyte drink mix. They come in these little convenient packets. I've gone through so many of these things. They come in these little packets though that have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 of potassium, and 60 of magnesium. And man, when I am feeling hydrated, which I feel like has been a little bit more frequently lately, these do the trick. They really do. So I'm gonna get my water bottle together here. I usually sip on at least one packet, with water, throughout a 24-hour period. And I sip it nice and slow, and it makes me feel so much better when I feel tired like I do today, and just headachy, which I do. I'm not too bad today, but I do feel a little bit. This is just going to be a great thing to throw in the bottom of the stroller and sip on as we go for our little walk at the park. So I highly recommend trying out some Element if you feel like you struggle with dehydration or you just want to have something for backup. If you have a rough day, I recommend this to everybody, whether they've got Crohn's or they don't. And everybody that I've given some of this to try to has loved it. So you can get a free sample pack though if you order any Element from drinkelement.com/LetsTalkIBD. It's only available by going to that link, drinkLMNT.com/LetsTalkIBD. Take that free sample pack, do what you please with it, keep it for yourself, give it to a salty friend. I love them so much, and they've made such a huge difference in how I feel every single day. So let me mix this guy up before I get straight powder. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring. So before we go today, I have to have my lunch. I want to have something in my belly. And then actually, you know what I want to do right now is freeze some milk, because I've got some milk in the fridge that needs to be frozen. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. So let me set this over here where I keep all my stuff ready to go when I leave the house, so I don't forget it. Then let me get, do I have any more? Oh no. Okay, I might have to run upstairs and get some more milk bags. I think I finished them off. All right, wow. Okay, let me take a quick pause here. Okay, got some more milk bags. I'm keeping them in her closet upstairs because my insurance sends me these guys, or I guess it's not my insurance, but Aeroflow through my insurance sends me these milk bags for free. So that's what I'm using, and I get a ton. So let me get a new stash out. I'm just freezing, let's see, 8 ounces here. I'll do 2 4-ounce bags. That's probably the best idea. I'm still collecting a little extra milk, nothing crazy. I do 1 single pump now at nighttime. So what I will do is I will pump around 9 p.m., between like 8:30 and 9 p.m. Go to sleep after that because I'm a little old lady who likes to go to bed early now. I always have been. And then I will wake up to feed her. She went from feeding only once overnight to twice overnight. I'm totally fine with that because otherwise I would have to pump, and breastfeeding her is far easier. So totally fine with that. But yeah, she feeds around midnight and then 4 a.m. and then she wakes up between 6:30 and 7 for the day, and we feed again then. So, but her best feeds are by far in the middle of the night. I think she gets so distracted, and I don't know. But she's growing. She's growing. She's got plenty of diapers, so I'm not worried. But yeah, that's the only time I pump, and I typically am pumping about 4 ounces at that 9 p.m. And then unless I like feel engorged at another time of day, you know, I might pump one side, but that's how it's been going. It's been going pretty good. I'm excited to get out of the house today with Nova, and just Nova. I mean, I love when Zach's there too, but I think it's really good for both of us to have our little adventures, just the two of us. We did go on our first adventure, just Nova and I, last weekend, and it didn't work out super well. It was supposed to be a meetup of like sort of local moms, except it was an hour drive for us, and I left on time to get there about 15 minutes early so I could breastfeed Nova. And when I got there, I checked social media to make sure, like, yep, I've got the right spot and we're still meeting. And the person who was organizing canceled it almost right after I left the house. So I was sitting there at the park like, well, what do we do? We just drove an hour. And so Nova and I just walked. I got her stroller out, which is, you know, awesome. We walked around the park for probably half an hour, and then we went home. And the ride home was a little bit miserable. She was crying, so we aren't probably going to join if they do that meetup again. We probably are not going to do it just because it was a far drive, and also I'm like, if they cancel again after I already leave the house, it's kind of a bummer. But it showed me you can do this. Like, you can absolutely leave the house. And I was anxious that day because I feel a little embarrassed to tell you guys this, and I may have mentioned it in the past. I feel like with my health and the challenges I've had and the different surgeries, there have been points where I've been super independent and I've done great. Like when I worked at the hospital in Philadelphia, I would drive myself there every day and was very independent. And then I had my proctocolectomy surgery, and that really made me feel like I lost a lot of that independence. I didn't like to leave the house by myself. I didn't like to drive. Even just going into Doylestown, which is 15 minutes up the road, I felt very nervous. And so Zach would often drive me to most things. And then, you know, I started to gain that independence back as I healed and I did a lot better. And then through pregnancy, as I got further and further along, I feel like I lost a little bit of that independence again because I was nervous to drive. Also, by the end, I couldn't drive because I couldn't fit behind the steering wheel. And so now I'm building that confidence back up. You know, some people do not struggle with that at all, and that's fantastic, but I am one of those people that does. Zach is not one of those people. He just is good. You know, I don't think his brain knows what anxiety is, but mine does. So, yeah. But it's good. We're gonna go to the park, even though I'm exhausted. We're gonna go. We'll have a great time, and I always feel really accomplished when I do stuff like that just by myself, except now I've got a little buddy that gets to come with me. So really, I'm not by myself, and that feels good. So, okay, got 2 bags of milk frozen, or about to be frozen. I actually have more milk in the fridge. I'll do that later. I've got to pump a little bit more because it's only 6 ounces, and I want to do 4 per bag. So I'll get these in the freezer. Gonna eat lunch. Nova will be up probably in half an hour, and we will head out. Yay! Okay, guys. Whew. Have the fan, just in case. It's not that bad out though today. Whew. I can tell who drove last. Let me open a couple windows up here. Right, get a little breeze going. You all right? Whew. I'm thirsty. Okay, we got the fan, we got the diaper bag, we got the phone, because I'd probably get myself lost if I didn't. Let's plug this in, we'll listen to a little music. Extra socks, because she keeps kicking hers off. Let's put on some music, honey, and we'll go to the park. Ew! It's good to get out there and do things on your own, or, you know, with your new daughter. All right, guys, let's hit the road. Thankfully, it's not too far. Okay, we made it to the park. As you can see, it is pretty dead today. These are all like soccer fields out here. This is exactly what I wanted, and I think it's the perfect way if you're kind of nervous taking your new kid out for the first time by yourself. I feel like a park like this on a weekday is the ultimate way to do it. So let me get her all strollered up, everything situated. It takes a minute because, you know, I feel like Zach usually does this stuff. You know what? I have to learn. That's why we're here, right, girlfriend? We're going to do this together. Hey. She's the cutest thing ever. Okay, let me get us situated. Okay, you guys are resting on my shopping bags because I didn't bring a tripod. Okay, let me see how I can do this. Where can I put this, guys? So I'm not putting it on the ground, and I'm not putting it on you. All right, mommy's pulling out the stroller, okay? Well, that was easy. Okay. It's because it's sunny. We're going to keep that up, okay? Got everything? I think we don't need a blanket today, I'll tell you that. Okay, let me come and get ya. Let me get this guy. Oh, does that feel good? Does that feel nice? You're smiling. We'll get going for our walk. It'll be a great time. Grab this, put that in front. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? Look at all the milkweed out there. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, can I zoom in? There we go. You see it? It's all milkweed. See, girly, the monarch butterflies lay their eggs on there. And I do see little holes, so I bet those are caterpillars. And they'll turn into butterflies. Ooh! I just found a nice shaded spot where I can take her out and just kind of walk around and look at things. She is a little cranky, so I don't know how long this is going to last, but we're doing this on our own, so that's amazing. Yeah. I know, girlfriend. Oh, this girl is getting away. Oh, this is cool. This was a short trip because she is getting a little bit upset, but still 100% worth it. We're gonna head back to the car. Actually, you look like you're gonna snooze soon, so we'll head back to the car. We did great. We did awesome. My cutie pie. Okay, we are in the car. I've got everybody settled. She's everybody. Me and Nova. She's in her car seat. She is out like a light. She's out like a light here. And I've got the stroller in the back and everything up front. So I've got the AC going. It is a little warmer than I had hoped. That's why I cut this short too, because she was getting cranky and it just felt like, let's not mess with the heat. Let's stay in the shade. You know, I had the fan going on her, but still. I think it was good to get out in nature, get some fresh air, but we don't have to do it for super long if it's hot like this. I'm looking forward to the fall where it'll be a lot easier. I totally didn't expect, well, what I kind of thought was, oh, I'm having a May baby. It's going to be so fun to have summer and a newborn. Well, not this year because it's been so much hotter, I feel like, than it ever has been. And humid, and I've mentioned in previous videos, so we're just doing our best here, but I think the fall will be a lot nicer when it starts to cool down. We can really take her outside for longer periods of time. Still obviously be protective with the sun, but it'll be cooler. Ugh. But I'm enjoying every moment as it is. So all right, let's get home. I want to get her home because she is snoozing. I'm not crazy about her sleeping in her car seat. So I want to get her out of that and into a bassinet. My bet is she won't get into the bassinet. My bet is she will wake up and be done with the nap. That's how it usually goes. That's okay. That's fine by me. I just don't like her sleeping in the car seat. So let's go home. Okay, we're home. We are home. We've been home for a little bit. We had a little rough go for a little while there, girlfriend. Yeah, came home and she got pretty cranky. Tried to put her down for a nap. She was not having it. And that's a little tough when you yourself are pretty exhausted. So Zach came down and was helping me, but he's in the middle of work, so I'm like, don't, like, go back up. We are still figuring that out. I think it's going to be a tough transition, but obviously we'll be okay because we have to be okay. We're just learning how to manage it. So I've got her in this little chair. We got this cheap little chair on Amazon that does nothing special and it's super lightweight, so we can, you know, bring her outside with it or basically bring it into wherever we are, whatever room we're in, and just sit her in it. And then I have this little arch with toys that I put on top of it, and she enjoys it for a little bit. So I'm cooking dinner. I have meatballs on the stove. I was like, man, I know if I make these meatballs, as soon as I touch the raw meat, she's gonna cry. But she didn't. I was able to make all the meatballs, get them on the stove, and get the sauce going. So I'm gonna simmer that for a little while. And yeah, I see you, girlfriend. Now we're happy. Now we're okay. It's just afternoon time is rough, and I think that's pretty typical of babies. I think as the day goes on, it gets tougher and tougher at night. I know, Munchkin. You're lucky you're so cute. Yeah. Oh, man. I really, really hope that Nanners, that was the dog that had some bowel problems last night, I really, really hope that tonight she's okay. She's been okay since. No issue since. It was just in the middle of the night. Explosion. Oh. I feel so tired though, and I hate doing this because I want to spend time with Zach, but I'm going to bed early. Like, I might go to bed with you, girlfriend, and she's been going to bed early. 6:45, 7, she's done. She wants nothing more to do with us. She wants to be in her bassinet, so that's what we've been doing. And Mommy might join you tonight. I might be right beside you, girlfriend, because that was a long night. I know you didn't get the best sleep, but Mommy really did not get the best sleep. And so to be in a much better mood tomorrow so we can play and do all the fun things, I gotta do what I gotta do. And I gotta go to bed early. That's not always fun. Yeah, I know. But we had a good day, and I'm so glad that we got out of the house. I think that's really important too, just being postpartum. You really feel like you're kind of locked up in the house. Especially if you're breastfeeding or pumping, I feel like you can feel really stuck. And so just getting out of the house is fun. And going close by was easy because what we did was we fed right before we left, and then we fed right when we came home. We weren't gone very long, were we? No, it was kind of hot today. We were kind of over it. Ooh, yeah. We're cooing. You talking to Mommy? You want to say something to the camera? No, you don't have to, girlfriend. Oh, we're hiccuping. Okay. Oh. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along on this little vlog. I hope some of you can relate to this. Yeah. I hope some of you can relate to this just anxiousness that could happen when you leave the house on your own, or, you know, with your new kid. You're brand new. At least you're brand new to me still, right? Also, don't forget to get your element because I'm actually going to refill mine. I finished it. I totally finished it. Don't forget to get your free sample pack with any order of element by going to drinkelement.com/LetsTalkIBD. I love it. You guys should see my cabinet of element. I have all this element in here. I keep it in stock. I keep it in stock. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next. Bye, guys. Is that you saying bye? Cool. Oh, that was a frown. Okay, bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.